Right. Oh, look, flying everywhere. Give them that actual time. The hot DVD that's out now in stores is this one, Danny Boy live at the Sydney Opera House. We have him live here right now. He's one of our favourite comedians, Danny Boy!
Thank you very much. It's lovely to be back here in Australia, and I feel quite lucky to be here because I flew out of Glasgow Airport, and pretty hard to get out of Glasgow Airport with this complexion at the moment. You've probably got that story in the news here. You know, the news. So it was a bit patronising. You know, the news, it's like a poem, but it's topical and it doesn't rhyme. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't. I've seen your newspapers. Christ, 1 page of news, 59 pages of sport. How do you know what's going on? Eh? I'm sure Osama bin Laden could go to an AFL game and not get recognised once. People just be going, I know that guy with the thing, but I'm not sure where from. Anyway, see, you'll never get a terrorist attack in mainland Australia, I've decided. It won't happen. You wouldn't get a car bomb attack in Sydney. Where would they park? Just a whole load of suicide bombers being constantly moved on. Anyway. You can't park here, mate. 3 more minutes, I'll park wherever I want. No, but seriously, we did have these terror attacks at Glasgow Airport, and I'm sure you knew what happened, but basically 2 guys drove into Glasgow Airport, right? Into the automatic doors. Yes, the automatic doors. Doors that would have opened anyway if you'd just slipped it into park for a few seconds. That's the problem with terrorists nowadays. They've got no patience. But they got in there, they set themselves on fire, and got the shit kicked out of them by a baggage handler. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's a reason to feel safer about yourself and your country. We went to red terror alert in Scotland. That's the highest terror alert. No one knew what to do. We were going, right, we're at red alert. You, get over. No, stay there. No, you, get up. No, sit down. Right, everybody, run. We had no idea. This is absolutely true. My mum phoned me up, right? This is a genuinely true story. My mum phoned me up, and she said, because she knows I fly a lot. She said, Danny, I've just been watching the news, and obviously I want to make sure you're okay. I said, yes, Mum, I'm fine. I'm actually at home at the moment. This is what she said. She said, oh, I thought you would be okay, because I noticed on the news it's a Jeep, and I know you drive a car. A minute, do you think I did it? She said, well, it was confusing. They mentioned an Indian-looking fella. I still don't know what you do. You see, people say the stupidest things in times of crises. And I noticed this when I was watching all the hurricanes hitting the States and Mexico last week. Hurricane Dean and Hurricane Erin. Hurricane Dean, what is this, a bogan hurricane? We're going to have Hurricane Kylie and Hurricane Baza next. But they had they showed this guy, this family were refusing, because I don't like the fact that they give hurricanes little names like that. Because they're major crises, I mean, these are major catastrophes. You wouldn't get an African person saying, oh, look, it's, you know, Famine Bob. And Starvation Sally, and Drought David. Anyway, there was this couple being interviewed, and they were from the real deep south of America. You may have seen this on the news, like the real kind of, you know, the Alabama, yeah, the ones that make up the contestants on Jerry Springer. You know, I love her, Jerry, but I beat her. My best friend's sister's dog's going out with my husband's wife. And I want him back. You know, the whole families with one tooth between them. So anyway, they were being interviewed, and they were refusing to evacuate the area, despite the warnings, right? The guys, CNN guys going, look, we got 24 hours, and then Hurricane Erin's going to come in, and what you going to do? He said, I'm not moving. I've been living here in Stupidsville for 55 years. I ain't moving for no storm. And this reporter said, well, how do you plan to protect yourselves from winds of up to 200 miles an hour with just a pitchfork? And this guy said, I'll tell you how, mister. just knowing that God is with us, I thought, well, yeah, who do you think sent the bloody thing?